Chaos grips my hands today. 7, aid me!
Pirates, monstrosities, sea spiders. That's the expected resistance this time. Mostly water and fire, maybe. This shouldn't be too difficult, maybe. Yeah, but
It's heating up.
what is this? It's a totem that probably ignites things if we are there when the timer runs out. Why would you leave this intact? Might want to reposition spells again. They're starting to be all over the place. I'd like the fire to be where fire spells usually are.
What a deluge!
Right, so new water spells. Only 2 new. Need lightning ones. Teleportation is on a different page, right? Want all the attack spells to be here. The rest don't matter that much. Suppose smoke screen is technically an attack spell. Shield, haste, and I think there were a couple of sneaksman trait spells we could use. Right. Just checking for mines. There are multiple sources of the gas then. That is not going away. I don't understand why it's not going away though. Is there not enough weight? Literally not enough weight. There's gonna be a crab monstrosity here. I'm wondering, should we actually leave things? Don't see anything. I don't understand what the totem is doing. Probably a trap that ignites a lot of things if you are here where the timer hits. I sort of don't think we would like these to be at our backs when we're trying to fight. Yeah, they might work in our favor, but more likely they're gonna screw me over.
I will freeze you where you stand. Spirits of eternal flame to my aid.
I don't understand what the totems do here. Oil comes from a crab. Totems have nothing to do with that. Totem might act as a trigger. The oil is not gonna disappear no matter what we do. I'm not sure I dislike that in the slightest. That's something we can use too. That's the monstrosity. Some kind of crab man hybrid, right? Source Abomination. 1500 hit points. Almost 16. Water heals, everything else it has a weakness. Hard to say about physical resistance, but that's probably notable. So we definitely want
Launching assault.
elemental damage to do the job. But 1500 is that's not a minor amount. This is gonna be an extended fight no matter what I do. Might be able to. I wonder what it even does really. Probably want maybe a summoned creature to begin with this. Certainly, no, not a fireball. It's very expensive to use, but it's not gonna do much damage. A simple summoned creature could. Maybe I should fight in a place where I can control the area, but at the same time I don't want to get trapped here. Okay, just let's start it. See what it does.
What sort of half-man, half-crab abomination is that?
It is half man, half crab abomination, exactly. Against spits water. 2000 points of damage. I'm weakened, so I can't do really physical damage to it. Damage minus 50%. Yep. So I can do shitty against it. I think I lost my armor too, so that's wonderful. My 10% physical damage reduction is full load at this point. I was thinking, should I buff strength with some of the items? I decided there's no need to buff strength. Not now. But +1 would have basically protected us from that particular effect. So we are gonna craft something. I'm inclined to craft a Peter Lee sword. It's sort of a piece of crap, but the speed +1 it's more rare than the strength +1. I'm more likely to hold on to the Peter Lee sword than I am to the Clubbering Tide. Strength and dexterity gained to +1, that's all. So now we're protected against the weakness at least. More or less our Sneaksman's abilities also are more likely to succeed. So that's something. Right. Try number 2. We might have destroyed our summon creature. That does not change the fact that might as well start with a cheap summon at that point though. No? Take more expensive ones better. Because it's a waste no matter what we do. And it's no better fighting against that than the skeleton is.
Exhaustion overcomes me.
Yes, but you at least retain your 54% physical damage resistance instead of the 10%, so that's something. Can we teleport that guy? Yeah, but not sure it'll do much. I'm going to need some help here. I probably hits like a truck too. Maybe point at a different direction. He seems to be spitting water. I don't think that's healthy for me to stay so close to him. My damage is still weakened, so I don't want to waste any kind of spells to attack him. I might be able to curse and weaken him too, so return to favor, so to speak. Failed. I had about 40% chance of succeeding. And did not succeed. Warning. Can you even believe? Immune to believe. Crab dance. Summon crabs. They're fairly low level, easy to destroy, weak to fire and crushing. Abomination isn't amazingly good either though. How to get rid of weakness? I will very likely have the means to do that. He's going to cast it again, so that's not a solution to this. I just want to know what it is. Moves a curse. Water ability? Definitely not. There's an air spell like that, but I didn't take it. Okay. Can't really do much. Trying to figure out what would be the best thing to do. All the damage I do now is pitiful, and everything goes to a long cooldown. But I still have to start warming him up a bit. Now this will sink his resistances. Minus 50% fire now. Oiling him up might not be a horrible idea. He's already oiled a bit.
Lost footage is as good as a lost battle.
I think I'll hold my pace for now. Did you attack it? Like, please attack it? Might not do a lot of damage, but it'll help. The mini crabs don't seem to be that bad. They don't move much and they burn quickly.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Crippled. He's doing a lot of damage. Tanking him is gonna be tough. Any way to cure crippled? That's a big thing if I can get rid of it. I'm constantly under effect of something, so I can't focus on my attacks. Shit. Drain willpower maybe. I'd be able to get some status effect to work on him. That would give me time, basically. Don't have the mobility to do that. So that's wonderful. Good to use adrenaline, but it's not really a solution. More of a must-have to buy some time. 2 turn stun, maybe 2 turn stun. Likely it's not gonna last quite so long. I don't care about the summon crabs, just beat the shit out of him. Even a single summon did some decent damage too, and we haven't been threatened all that badly, even by his current attacks. I'm not sure in how big of a danger are we here. I can't do any solid debuffs on him though. Armor piercing might be our best bet. Although my fire resistance is probably fantastic at this point. 97, yeah. More fire please. He's at half health, getting additional allies, which is I think the stupidest thing he could have done, because he's the dangerous one, not the crabs. Can I do direct damage spells on you? Yes. That's wonderful. Because he's warm, pretty much vulnerable to fire, and I have action points to finally cast something maybe a little bit hard hitting. Not that I have too many things. Infectious Flame maybe. I don't think so. It's not that it's bad, but it's not that much better than the other attack spells, so why not just use the others? Burning, so it'll take more damage. I think I'll just do a very typical attack on him. Not gonna do that much damage, but he's not in good shape, and he'll take a lot of damage if he tries to charge me.
As hot as the hell will soon inhabit.
Yeah, I'll withdraw a little bit. He would have to run through a longer period of the fire surface. Yeah, he's pretty much done for. 58 water damage, yeah. I don't know what he's thinking with that. Probably because I'm so resistant to it that I just don't care. But the water could be a problem if I use electrical attacks. I could also try to decay touch him. Probably won't work. That's fine. I think a rat burned there. A little bit of extra physical damage wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I don't think the Source of Abomination has the capacity to really harm me all that seriously. I have too many resistances, both physical and elemental, so it can do some damage, but yeah, more or less he's just wasting his abilities. He's trying to get the status effects to hit, but yeah, that's not to do it, sorry.
Nothing can douse my fiery wrath.
Again, I think going with electrical damage can only hurt me. So I will let it be. And I'm wet with 62 border damage. Yeah, the physical attacks are much more dangerous. Those can actually kill me. Could have killed me. 1,200 XP for this, that's nothing compared to the difficulty of the fight. But I think this is where our investment in resistances and equipment enhancement paid off. It's not that he's a bad opponent, it's that we were prepared, well prepared. He had the hit points to be a serious boss, but not the offensive capabilities. If the crabs would have been more doable, that might have changed though.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
But they never even attacked once at like less than 100 hit points each. Vulnerability to fire. Like, not a good combination when fighting me. And I'm burning and stunned, which is no good. Still, the burning damage is so minuscule, it doesn't really matter.
I am powerless to act!
I'd like to, though. Stun is my biggest enemy at this point. Nothing I can do about that. It's also a willpower attack, which I don't really have defenses against.
On the mend!
Couple of empty bottles. Which reminds me, we might want to make more grenades, especially the fire grenades. I'm using a lot of them because they're so amazing, but at the same time not getting enough bottles to compensate for the losses.
I guess someone else got here first.
I guess so. Okay, what did we get as loot? I noticed something colorful there. By the looks of it, empty bottles. Which I'd like to say is not all that interesting, but they're the best thing ever. We don't need all that much crafting skill to make this work either. Still carrying the oil barrel with me, I'm sort of starting to like that. The convenience of being able to make all the firestorm grenades you want. Maybe a couple more. We're simply spending this like crazy. I don't regret it at all. That's why I took crafting. We could just start buying grenades too. To some extent we probably should, especially the nail grenades would require 9 nails to produce. And I'm not getting so many of those. I definitely want to leave them for the boots we're gonna get. I want every pair of boots I'm gonna use from this point on to be immune to sleep. We probably have extra, but not enough to make a huge amount of grenades. The nail bombs cause bleeding. They're nothing special compared to the armor-piercing grenades. But they could produce a large amount of blood somewhere. That could be useful.
Fear me, I am Billigar! Haha! Sad! You're only... Is the button red? Don't forget!
Something trap? Yeah, I'm a bit dead. It wasn't kidding pop the trap though. No chance of survival with this. There is a chance of survival though. But that would take a lot of specific attempt to counter the fire damage and I don't want to bother. We can manage the trap and teleport out of there if nothing else. Can I spot the traps? Are they actual traps or what? I don't think so.
Fear me, I am Billigar.
Yeah, if you step
I will give
there,
you ton.
that's
Ha
when
ha!
it happens.
Sad. Your only hope is the button. Don't forget.
Your only hope and teleportable.
Oh.
Indeed. What is a plague? P-L-A-I-C-E. It's a fish of some sort. Eat it. Intelligence, negative speed, heals 10%. It's long lasting. Plus that's the best thing about food buffs. They might actually last long enough if you don't have to constantly keep refreshing them. Can I spot the switch?
I wonder what that did.
Right, nothing important. A weird trap. Our primary goal should be finding the body of
A
Nick.
pirate's office? I would have expected to find something rather more exciting inside.
I'm pretty sure there's a hidden love hatch there. How do you get it to show up? It's I'm not sure if it's not really plot critical though, so it could just require perception. Hidden room. Only the most intrepid would figure out how to open the door. And if one dared to meet me, blah 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 blah.
Lucky find!
Sure what this switch does.
Ah, so that's what that did.
That sort of seems like
I
pointless.
wonder what that did.
It's not much of a hidden button if if there's a huge switch revealing it. God damn rats. Aim at the eyeball.
Why is everyone always fiddling with the packages?
I guess someone else.
Careful in there. I wouldn't tangle with the mad wizard within unless you've got some back.
Mad wizard. I guess I tangled with the mad wizard already. Anything interesting? Probably not, but you never know. My recollection about this place isn't that detailed. How do you get the key to this? Seriously. The harbor is where we want to go. That's where Nick's body is. How do you get the key? The key has to be here. Hope Harbor is a different thing. Or is it? It teleported. Oh, we didn't teleport it away, I guess. What if I teleport the chair it's on?
Wasn't that a trifle, my dear?
He's still there. We can probably use telekinesis on it. Was reluctant to switch the rings in the middle of an adventure. I have 2 telekinesis rings already. Any telekinesis elsewhere? Yes. A lot of traps for this
God
place.
sweep upon the earth.
I don't even mind. I don't recollect this many traps. I recollect like
A
the harbor is definitely filled with traps. There's also walking bombs there. Lots of them. You're supposed to ignite some oil to destroy them or something like that.
I needed that.
We could use the pyramids to get through this.
Hydroscopic helper.
Fail. That's a lot of oil here. I don't see anything obvious that would ignite anything here.
Back on my feet again.
Okay, is this a trap?
I needed that.
Doesn't look like it. I don't really mind if the game screws with me a little bit, as long as it's not an instant death trap, so you have at least a reasonable chance to recover from any problem. Alternatively, reasonable chance of spotting the problem in the first place. Yeah, that's a lot of pirate boomers. I'd like to initiate a fight with them first, that way I can get a guaranteed experience out of them. Don't notice any obvious mines here for us. This is more intended to be a cute way for you to get some easy kills. Fires of hell surround you, turn back or suffer. You could also go there directly, I assume. Let's do this. If they... yeah. That's the experience. So, wasn't that exciting. Not sure what's the benefit of going through the hard way. I can see maybe a couple of items there, sure, but or containers might be useful. But not that many. More or less it's just a trap-filled hellhole. Much easier to go directly here. Also, I'm not sure where the... Why am I getting fire from somewhere? Ooh, we have an asshole totem there. Well, well, well. Fine, Mr. Asshole totem. Didn't play that game.
My flesh melts before my eyes!
No, I don't believe you. If that was the case, you'd not be yelling that. You'd be screaming in agony.
Breath of the dragon.
It's a nice place for the totem though. Because if you try to go through the poison without realizing that the totem is there, it's going to ignite it all when you ignite, and that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Don't notice anything else out of the ordinary. It keeps igniting the poison gas there, but that's irrelevant. Maybe I should do it the old-fashioned way. I don't see any major threat now. It's mostly just poison gas. It's a potent poison though. Although I don't think there is such a thing. They're more or less all the same. Just shouldn't be running in the gas itself, and it has a huge...
I am restored.
What's the word I'm looking for? The difference between minimum and maximum damage is massive in poison, wherein it's quite tight in things like Blitzbolt. It's only a 7-point difference there. Poison, it's quite a bit larger. I think we should be just throwing packages around. There could be a lot of traps here. There's a mine. Mine, 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 mine.
What trickery is this? It vanished. And yet...
It's still there.
Teleportation!
Well, didn't go exactly as planned. An arrow shaft.
What's this? It looks strange.
Don't want to ignite anything here. We would need to run quite a long time here. But we just need a little bit of breathing space.
I needed that.
Also use some of the ooze from the barrel. Ooze surfaces are sort of hard to create. A couple of spells, the master level spell I have, a single one, that's pretty much the only ooze I can create. Don't want to carry this around, but I do have flasks. I think I can put some ooze there. It's not a huge area, 1 meter radius. But it's also a cheap thing to throw at something. It poisons them, and when we attack them with fire, the ooze will ignite multiple times. Headless snake. Bombs, mines, anything? No. Poison resistance. Nothing interesting. You can keep your magic mushrooms.
Striking it rich!
Congratulations, you found your own item. Not my definition of striking rich, but I'm not an adventurer in the fantasy world. Okay. 52,000, yeah, we're not getting a level up out of this.
The
Headless Nick
body
gets a home.
stirs. The subtle slouch in its
Ah,
decayed shoulders
Nick's diary.
suggest intense longing.
I sort of want
A
to read it.
large,
make a
soggy
trade.
chunk of flesh falls to the ship's floor with a melancholy. So this deject Nick's
Toes? Ah, now for my last unfinished dispute. He would tolerate no dissent upon his death barge. He lingers here, that much is for certain. I remember this cavern well. There's a hidden passageway from his office at the cave's hub. Not quite, but he had in his possession a great stone capable of terrible feats of magic. With it, he fashioned a machine of war so terrible that none. It was source magic within that stone, and the captain was drunk with the power of it. Ah, dear Source Hunter. Our approach is twofold. First, using magic, you must charge the war machine that he keeps still perched upon the deck of his ship. Properly empowered, this machine is more dangerous than any in Rivellon. I'm certain we could use it to turn the tide of battle against the mad captain.
I wonder if it works similarly to the ballistas on top of the city of Seal.
Second, I both grant a privilege and ask a kindness, Source Hunter. I hereby give you my all the better from this.
Yeah, Headless Nick is a good summon for a while, for long though. Not exactly Headless Nick though anymore, but still. Mainly because he will be healed by poison, so I can create ooze and poison fields and have someone who actually benefits directly from it. Okay, first part done. The second part is probably the toughest. We go after onto this pirate. Third one is the sea spider down there. So just a little bit of trip to do a boss fight. Huntis, on the other hand, is at a separate cavern that has multiple different fights. Or crab people. Or actual crabs, I guess. And undead. And traps. And buttons. Or switches. Wonder how they've changed those part battles. I didn't notice that much change in these. But still elements. Sudden reinforcements, totems, things like that. Nothing really about... yeah, especially the guy here. I didn't notice anything special about him. Maybe he had the destroy summon ability. I don't recall if he had that before or not. So it's a harder time to have a distraction upon it.
Be wary of worn levers.
Yeah, how is my equipment? It's a little bit worn. Not in any danger territory, but 1/3. 1/3 damage still. The fact that I'm throwing fire on my own guy doesn't probably help the equipment to last. Some kind of a trap there. What is it? Yes, there's 2 mines.
The sky will fall!
I probably could have used that in a better way.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
It's actually a tough one to break. It has a good lock and it's very resistant to damage. There has to be a key around here somewhere to it. Not seeing where it could possibly be in this location though. I think we're reaching the areas where we're gonna get ambushed. Yeah, there's a detection area there. Headless snake. Okay.
Pontius. His mad cackles jangle in every corner of this cave.
Yeah, we knew this was coming. There's an ornate chest we have to battle. Spitting gold at us. I don't recall this. There might be more crabs too, but that's hard to say. It's resistant to everything except physical damage, really. I suppose fire will work decently too. Crushing, physical, lightning. So fire is probably our best bet. Do not want to be in this position though. Would it be cheaper to just walk? Yeah. We don't want to get too far away from the ornate chest. It's spitting at attacks at us. Point is, I don't think I can evade it even if I escape it. We want to prevent the crabs from reaching me too quickly. No, we want to spread fire about, I think. I was hoping the torch would have ignited it.
Sigurd, grant me swiftness.
Okay, everyone has a range attack here, so trying to lure them through fields of fire probably isn't gonna work too well. Why do you have spells, Mr. Crab?
My turn through the gauntlet? With pleasure.
Immune to disease. I'm still gonna rush you. I'm getting a decent amount of damage constantly. There's no way I can just sort of go away and try to tank this. I don't think I have enough health for that. So offensive it must be. No close range crap either. Can I even fire a fireball at the thing? No, definitely not. Shit. It has to be grenades again. Not necessarily a terrible thing. Still, maybe sometimes I would like to use something else. And the smoke might prevent the ornate chest from attacking me directly. So there's that. Crippled. That's no good. It also lasts for 3 turns. They're spitting water at me. Fire is doing its job though.
I think I'll go for the eyes this time.
Ornate chest isn't doing all that well. But it's doing a massive amount of damage. It probably...
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
yeah, it's doing a massive amount of damage. Better play it safe. It's not like we're low on these wound potions. But I'm not sure which one we should attack. We're gonna lose our summoned creature now. These guys are... they're without a doubt a threat, but it's actually the ornate chest that's causing me the biggest problems. The damage it does is significant. I think I'll have to pull away. If I stay here, they know that shoot at me. Line of fire, on the other hand, might not exist at these ranges. There's sort of a hill there, so I'm not sure if anyone on this side can shoot anyone on the other side. These two should be able to shoot me though. Hardshell little crab is dead no matter what I do. Thanks for dousing my swordsman. He probably won't have a single turn time to do anything. No? Our first kill. Yeah, I definitely underestimated the chest. It's not that durable, but it does probably the most damage out of this entire group. Just want to replace the water with oil. I have to do any specific attacks here. Yeah. Can't do all the community attacks. Still, they're easy kills once the support of the ornate chest is gone. There's no way they can reasonably reach me. I suppose I might as well send a guy to try to attack the chest soon. Next turn. Fire isn't doing me any favors anymore.
I take them for a dry shirt!
This will allow me to tank the chest's damage. Just have to get close enough.
These flames bite deep!
There are no flames. Probably attack 4 times. Depends on how many action points he can store. Not enough to kill me though. And now comes Dave.
You play with fire, you get burned! Feel the fury of the air! Your vitality renews me!
Right. Yeah, they're not really a chest. Ah, shit. Just a ghost taking control of a one. Spitting out gold. Not exactly a good way to earn money, though. I think if I would have come here without upgrading my defenses, I would have died in this fight easily. And naturally, I might have fought it in a different way if I would have taken more damage. So that might not be the case. Crab claws. There are a helmet item. You can add them to a leather helmet. They're terrible helmets, so I think they provide a hit point bonus. Not, at least not for a character like us, where we have the strength to use better equipment. But someone who doesn't have dexterity or strength might have use for those. And it's always the fact that you can do it, no matter what it is. You don't have to rely on a good find or anything. Still, sneak mode allows you to at least detect the ambushes, even though you still have to walk into them. You see the detection range, suddenly color in the wilderness. I think at least that's what it is. Could be something else, I suppose. Summon Undead Warrior. That's actually nice. I know we can cast it, but being able to get it from scrolls as a bonus is very, very welcome. Pretty sure I'm walking into an ambush right now. Yeah, and there's no indication that I am walking to an ambush. I think I'm wrong about the detection thing, because there's definitely a zombie tunnel there. I need to start. We're going to open up our attack by attacking it. Could I have a longer range summon, please? I need to be in fireball range. I think we are.
Breath of the dragon!
It's fine if it doesn't initiate combat. I don't need to get rid of it.
Flare!
Ah, you're shitting me. No zombie down the tunnels for us. Still think this is an ambush. Ah, Key.
Treasure!
Is it the key to my chest? Might not have to throw it away from my inventory, but yes, yes it is. Loot looks pretty unremarkable though. Can I bypass ambushes by sneaking? I'm pretty sure there should have been a fight here, that's why there's the mound. Yeah, so you can. Well. Lesson learned. Definitely want the abomination dead before anything else.
Flash fire!
Heal. Slow, not slow maybe. They got the skeleton but not
Just had a
me.
long bath in a cold lake.
I'm more or less worried, but if there's any kind of superior special abilities, it's the abomination that's gonna have it, not the normal crabs. Water damage is also quite common. How much is my water resistance? About 50%. Not enough action points to walk there. Still gonna do it. Stun, stun. In some ways it doesn't matter who we attack, but yeah, the crippling crippled me pretty badly. Action point recovery is at a minimum now. I need something to die. That's the goal. What it happens to be is of secondary importance. I think we have a best chance to kill the abomination. Problem is, it's not exactly easy to kill it, but yeah, hope this works. Might be able to suck a little bit of life out of someone. They don't kill the skeleton, you can kill the lesser abomination or get very close to it. Yeah, they're focusing on him. It just isn't enough. Not quite. So I still have to do it. I didn't. No, I don't. He's knocked down. He's not gonna suddenly get up. I need another summon creature though.
It's not over till the headless man sings.
Okay, now we can at least make sure that the abomination is dead. Now I need. Oh fuck! They healed him. Yeah, I need to get some kills quickly. Probably should have used some sort of ability.
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
These guys have so few action points, it's aggravating. If I use any kind of a long-range attack, it's... basically I can't do anything else, but the abomination has to go.
I invoke the father of flame.
Okay, now we can get back to the real... be able to kill a crab fairly quickly. After that, it'll all fall apart. As long as they do their physical attacks, we are in no danger.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Disease! That'll go down quickly.
I am the eye of the inferno.
Okay, one crab gone, two weaker ones left. No. Spit water on the fire. So more or less I burned myself, I guess.
No grave contains me.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I feel better already.
Good for you. Don't use that, we're standing in water, more or less. So I think a properly directed fireball can do a lot of good here. Right. I think I should be more liberal in my use of scroll. Even though there's no real risk, I would say, in this fight, it takes quite a long time if I don't actually use some serious firepower. Especially in situations where I simply don't have action points to do much. Scroll here or there would make a massive difference.
What do you think, sorcerer?
There's no way we have the time to take on Pontius though. This is taking way too long. And there are a lot of other fights left.
I strike soul there.
It's not exactly horrible either, but we're making very steady progress. There's almost no setbacks for us, so... But it's not good, solid progress. At the same time, I'm not sure what exactly should I be throwing their way. I have more or less the same abilities in scroll form that I have in spells, for the most part. So unless I'm going to throw something really serious, it's just... instead of a fireball, I'll throw 2 fireballs. Which is a positive naturally, but the difference isn't that massive. There should be a similar fight on the other side here. I think it's a bit different though. But I definitely want to trigger it as soon as possible. Mr. Krabs and undead guys. I'm sort of hoping to do... I'm not quite sure are they allies or not. I have 6 points to spend. I think I'll do a summon creature and go invisible to see what happens. %chance that this will work. Thank you for once in your lifetime actually working. Soul Sap! Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, they raped that skeleton. Just throwing around master level witchcraft spells casually. Okay. Yeah, they're allied. I'm not sure which one of them threw the... I'll make a quick save here. Which one of them threw the spell, but that would have screwed me over thoroughly. All my resistances would be at 0 or at negative. Physical protections crash, everything crashes. We need to kill the crabs. No ifs or buts about it this time. Area of effect attacks too. I can do 2 scrolls or 3 grenades. I'm leaning toward 3 grenades. A good throw.
My teeth can bite from afar.
A little bit lowered armor. That doesn't really help. Yeah, they water comes out of them when they're taking up damage. That's the problem. So they'll negate any fire. Poison might be better. Whatever. Yeah, they didn't take all that much damage out of this. The smoke created might be more useful, actually. I need another summoned creature to harass them or suck up the specialty arrows. Yeah, lower armor class. Knockdown. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I still have decent amount of protection, I'm not too worried. And the crabs are in bad shape. Ooh, what is that? Didn't affect me. Disease. That would have eaten up my constitution. Looks like we're out of specialty arrows. They got very close to killing me though. Very close. I have 60 hit points. So, Hardshell Crab is dead. These guys aren't doing that bad. Harass them please. There's something to think about. Poison will only heal. And I'm standing in ooze, so if even I'll move a little bit, then heal. Oh, that's no good.
Stay back, my friend.
Yeah, that was no good. We could spread the fire. Not no good for them either. I do think we prefer any kind of summoned creature at all to go there, or alternatively oil them all up. Earth and fire. I'll pull back a little again. Force them to come after us if they actually want to keep attacking. Make it hard for them. Bombs popping up out of the ground. More bombs. Shit. Just gonna go a little bit further away from you. That's okay. And then I'm going to murder you horribly. Fire would probably do. little bit too far away. I think I'll just settle for healing. There's no way the bomb or the crab can really attack effectively, so I won this. There's still a bomb there though. Old Saber.
Sigurd's beard.
Old
was
Saber
fine.
is not good, but it can be combined with another item to create another unique item. Which isn't all that good. I think it's a Buffalo Amulet and an Old Saber. Boomer will kill the spider. Or not. I'm thinking of leaving things more or less here. There's a lot of switches, after which there's the pirate fight. So things could get complicated, and I have a good idea how to handle the pirate fight itself. But that's if it would be at the normal version of it. Who the hell knows how the tactical mode version of it is gonna go. We probably won't want to touch most of the switches. There's a couple we do. Arrow switch, I don't know what that does. Golden switch would probably be items. There's a bronze
so
probably
that's what that did.
did a similar thing. No idea what a borrowed switch would do.
I can't see! I can't see!
Okay, good for you. Most of them are just trouble, one way or another. I think I'll work to open up the pathway to the fight, but I won't fight it. We'll do that fight and the sea spider fight at the next
Sweet
time.
relief.
There's no way we're gonna get a level up, although we've gotten like 20,000 since the last time I checked, so who the hell knows. Yeah, there's a couple of mines here.
I feel like I've just had a long bath.
Yeah,
in
there's
a
still
cold
probably a
lake.
lot of mines left. Few here and there. Unlocked switch. What the hell does that do? Something. Rot covered switch. I'm not touching that.
Look up!
It's a blot cover switch that opens this. Regular switch is probably fairly uninteresting. Warn switch will destroy my gear. Ominous switch. I have no clue what an ominous switch does. It's a bit ominous though. There are at least a couple of teleporting switches. And this is definitely one of them. This should be fairly harmless. There's a chest here somewhere, I recall that. And there's a switch. Ooh. Ooh. Good items. I don't care about the rest.
It's the strangest thing.
Yeah. I think we need to be fairly
spotted
close to
something.
it though. Right. Oh, fuck me. Back here again. In general, I don't want to use the teleportation switches precisely because of this. They just throw us back somewhere else. So, blood covered switch. That's the goal. There's maybe something else at the edge there. Same with the other edge. In fact, I'll go this from this side. There might be an encounter here, but it would be something fairly insignificant. I don't think there are any crabs or anything. Maybe some undead monstrosity. Wait. It's like the mine situation. Only a trap of some sort there. Yeah, there's a mine. So a switch. Chalky switch. What the hell is that? No recollection about that. I don't think it's important though.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Armored swordsman. Okay. That's what it did.
Stop the stolen!
I'm gonna wait. We could have friends coming over soon. So I think we have to be a little bit careful how we do this. Do you trigger the mine? Yes. Okay, now we just need to evade the mines, get the bloody switch more or less, and that's it. I'll save before pressing any switches. There should be more teleportation switches. Exotic switches on at least teleportation.
Back on my feet again!
Yeah.
Rain of rock!
There's definitely a mine under that, but if we don't move it, probably doesn't matter. Regular switch. I think there's also a mine under a regular switch. So it exists to trap people. Raise a switch gives you a doll. Frosty switch probably freezes your ass. Exotic is a teleportation switch. I think it puts you back at the start of the level.
Burning flame!
want to clear the mines more or less
So
because
to the
I don't want
skin.
to accidentally walk into them later. Right, it's probably enough.
Ah, so that's what that
General
did.
Ray's doll. Well, the blood switch should be hidden here somewhere. Probably a trap there, definitely a trap there. Coppery switch. Either a treasure or it's gonna shock my ass.
Honor of the arrow surge.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Don't go, don't go. Glassy switch, I have no idea. Bloodstain switch is our goal. Teleportation. Now, I'm pretty sure exotic does the same thing. It's maybe... I was thinking it might be more useful if we want to get out of here, but you can always use the rift travel.
Ah, so that's what that did.
32,000 and we're ready to battle Pontius Pirates. Right, I have a plan for this, but there's no point talking about it now. I need to at least see what the situation is, and we have to finish it the next time anyway. So no more point getting it here. I'd like a little bit of a peek though. Something to think about. You can only see Pontius, and he has quite a few resistances, but nothing special that I can see. Also not super tough. Oh, they have 20% more life because of the difficulty setting. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, the goal will be to use that. The exact details, that's something we had to work out. It might get complicated if I just try to rush in there. It's mine and all that. So, but with sneak and invisibility, I think we can get something clever done.